Knowledge tells us what we know. Understanding helps us see what it means. But wisdom teaches us what to do with what we have learned. Welcome back to One Word, a soul whisper reflection. I'm Vangie, and today we continue our journey with one beautiful word, wisdom. In our first episode, we began with word. Then came awareness, the quiet awakening of noticing. Then understanding, learning to look beyond what first appears. And today, we arrive at wisdom. What is wisdom? We often associate wisdom with age. We imagine that the older we become, the wiser we automatically become. But age and wisdom are not the same thing. We can grow older without becoming wiser. And sometimes a young person can teach us something profound simply through compassion, courage, or humility. Wisdom is not simply knowing more. It is knowing what matters. It is recognizing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to hold on and when to let go, when to move forward and when to wait. Wisdom is knowledge guided by understanding, experience, humility, and love. The Bible speaks beautifully about wisdom. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7 says, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding." What I love about this verse is that it connects wisdom with understanding. That is exactly where our journey has brought us. Understanding helps us see. Wisdom helps us live according to what we see. And James chapter 1 verse 5 gives us another beautiful invitation. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. Wisdom is not something we have to pretend to possess. Sometimes the wisest prayer is simply, "Lord, I don't know what to do. Please give me wisdom." And wisdom is not something found only in one culture or one tradition. Across humanity, people have long recognized the value of humility, compassion, self-discipline, truthfulness, and thoughtful action. Different faiths and traditions may express these truths in different languages and teachings. But listen closely. There is often a shared whisper beneath them. Be truthful. Be compassionate. Know thyself. Do not allow anger to rule you. Think before you act. Respect life. Serve others. Walk humbly. Perhaps wisdom is one of those beautiful places where humanity discovers that despite our differences, we have much to learn from one another. Wisdom doesn't always look profound. Sometimes wisdom looks like not answering an angry message immediately, walking away from an argument, apologizing when we are wrong, admitting that we don't know, listening to someone whose opinion is different from ours, saving money instead of spending everything today, resting when our body asks us to rest, choosing kindness when we could easily choose cruelty. And sometimes wisdom is knowing that silence is the better answer. Perhaps wisdom becomes most visible when life becomes difficult. Anyone can be peaceful when everything is going well. But what happens when someone hurts us? What happens when plans fail? When we are misunderstood? When we lose something we deeply valued? When we don't know what tomorrow will bring? Wisdom doesn't mean that we won't feel pain. It means that pain doesn't have to make every decision for us. We can pause, breathe, observe, pray, think, and then choose our response. There is a great difference between reacting and responding. Reaction often comes from the first emotion. Wisdom creates space before the response. And here our series comes back to where it began, word. Wisdom knows that words have consequences. A single sentence can heal a wounded heart. Another sentence can create a wound that takes years to heal. Wisdom asks before speaking, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Is this the right time? Sometimes the wisest words are spoken gently. Sometimes the wisest words are never spoken at all. And remember our second word, awareness. Wisdom begins with awareness. We cannot make wise choices about something we refuse to notice. We must first become aware of our thoughts, our emotions, our habits, our words, our surroundings, our influence on others. Awareness opens our eyes. Understanding opens our minds. Wisdom teaches our hearts how to respond. And this is where our third word comes in, understanding. We may understand why someone behaves a certain way, but wisdom asks, how should I respond? We may understand that someone hurt us, but wisdom asks, what will I do with this pain? We may understand that life is temporary, but wisdom asks, how will I live today? That is where understanding becomes wisdom. There is something important we must remember. Wise people make mistakes too. Wisdom doesn't mean we will always choose perfectly. It means we become willing to learn. We make a mistake. We reflect. We hurt someone. We apologize. We choose poorly. We learn. We fall. We rise. Wisdom is not the absence of mistakes. It is the ability to turn experience into insight. Today, before making one important decision, try something simple. Pause. Take 3 slow breaths and ask yourself, what is the wise response here? Not, what will make me look good? And not, how can I win? But what is the wisest and most loving response? Then listen. Sometimes the answer will come immediately, sometimes it will come later, and sometimes the wisest thing we can do is wait. Perhaps today ask yourself, where in my life do I need wisdom? Is it in a relationship? A decision? My words? My finances? My work? My family? My emotions? My faith? Or perhaps I simply need wisdom to know how to live this present day. Let us together say this quiet prayer. Lord of wisdom, when I have knowledge, give me understanding. When I have understanding, give me wisdom. When I am confused, give me clarity. When I am angry, give me patience. When I am afraid, give me courage. When I am uncertain, teach me to pause and listen. Help me not only to know what is right, but to have the courage to live it. May my words carry kindness. May my choices carry wisdom. May my life become a quiet reflection of love. Amen. Perhaps wisdom is not about becoming someone who has all the answers. Perhaps wisdom is becoming someone who knows which questions are worth asking. Someone who listens before judging, thinks before speaking, pauses before reacting, learns before teaching, and loves before condemning. Awareness helps us notice. Understanding helps us see. Wisdom helps us live. Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me for another One Word, a Soul Whisper reflection. Our next word will take us somewhere even deeper. Discernment. Because wisdom gives us the ability to know, while discernment helps us recognize what is right for us to do. Until our next word, may our mind remain open, may our heart remain humble, may our words bring peace, and may wisdom gently guide your steps. This is Vangie, and this has been Soul Whisper with Vangie. One word at a time. May your life become a quiet whisper of wisdom.